Vince Homebrew.
Coming at ya with a beer review, of course.
Oh, of course. Always.
And we're gonna kind of wrapping up this pumpkin season, you know. Kind of late coming on this, but you know, this is a good one, so I'm told. Haven't had this in years. It is the Warlock. That's right, Warlock. It's part of the Blackwater series from Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakwood, New York. This is an Imperial Stout at 8.6%. Tell them what's in it, Christian.
Oh yeah, it's got 2-row pale malts. It's got caramel malts, black malts, Munich malts. So that sounds pretty good. And then it's got the Magnum hops and Sterling hops.
Yep.
And then it also has pureed pumpkin along with the natural flavor.
The natural flavors one. That's the one that always throws me. Natural
flavor?
flavors, you know.
Natural flavor from the grains.
Naturally artificial, or they're actually
pumpkin.
natural spices. Beer Dog's here. Beer Dog just can't. I'm concerned about this coming weekend watching the dog. I think he's a beer whore. So what can I say? All right,
He really likes beer, and if you don't watch your cup, he will start drinking it.
Yeah, so I'll have to keep my cup isolated. We're gonna get this cracked open and give it a try. All right, we poured somewhat aggressively to get ahead on there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's really light head for it, but it's very dark.
It's basically black. I can't see anything through it. Have lights on the other side. Can't see anything at all.
It's pretty opaque.
So let's get a nose.
I'm going to.
Wow! I got pumpkin right away. I'm gonna just say. Oh, and I got graham cracker and I got black licorice right away.
You get everything that you're supposed to get out of it.
Black licorice? I wasn't expecting that. Wow, you know, this is a great companion to pumpkin,
Almost
isn't
like
it?
a root beer smell to it in a way.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, now that you really mentioned that, I do get that. And I think that's because there's ginger in this. You definitely get ginger.
Yeah, you get the pumpkin in there.
It really has a lot of the pumpkin scent to it.
It does.
But this is like a chocolate pumpkin pie to me. I mean, that's what I'm getting.
Ooh,
it's like a chocolate pumpkin pie with a chocolate layer.
Pumpkin pie mousse or chocolate mousse pumpkin pie.
Yeah, but there's some nice ginger in this, and
no beer, bad. Stay.
But there's some nice ginger, so it's like there's a gingerbread added into the mix.
Yeah, there is. The only thing I don't get is not much of a chocolate scent. I mean, it is a stout, even though it's a pumpkin stout. I'm getting more of the graham crackers and the other smells in there.
But I get a little bit of a cola scent, like a Coca-Cola. And I'm thinking that what I'm pulling here is some of the brown sugar and maybe some like cardamom seasoning.
I'm thirsty.
Wow, it smells fantastic, guys. I'm going to just tell you, it smells wonderful.
It's from the East Coast, guys, so you can get it.
Cheers. Oh, that's nice.
Surprisingly darker than I thought it was going to be.
There's a little bit of an interesting bitterness on the backside. It's an earthy bitterness. Made me think of bark a little bit.
You get that pumpkin in there for sure.
Yeah.
And you get the spices in there. I think that cardamom that you were talking about. You get a little bit of the graham cracker.
Yeah. But the back end taste for me was not good. It just gets too earthy and a kind of odd bitterness. What?
You know what that taste is that doesn't seem right? It's that natural flavor. It's the natural flavor.
It's the natural flavor It's an artificial flavor, isn't it?
The natural artificial flavor is what it is.
No, I think you're right. On the front side, it tastes really good because your first sip, man, you get the nice pumpkin with the graham cracker. I got some licorice. I got ginger. I got all that good stuff. And then once it kind of sunk into the back, some of that artificial type flavor and bitterness kind of kicks in. And I think with such a light body on this and light flavor, because it is kind of a light flavor,
Yeah, it is.
that that bitterness is too strong for me because it takes away all those, it doesn't dry out, and then it takes away all those other good flavors. You want to keep sipping only because you want to drown out the end taste. You want to keep tasting the front end taste.
I would agree. It's something that's just not palatizing very well, I would say.
Yeah, it doesn't sit good on the palate at all.
So the reason I still drink is not because I'm an alcoholic. It's because I want to keep the good flavor.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can rate this already. So first, Imperial Stout. Just as an Imperial Stout, I love Imperial Stouts. You all know I love my stouts.
We love stouts around
I
here.
can't rate that really high. Yeah, there's just too much bitterness, and the good flavors don't linger like you expect with a stout. So I have to, on the Imperial Stout side, I have to just drop super low and give this like a 78.
All right. You know, he's usually pretty graceful for for Imperial Stout, so this is serious business. I agree. Like, it doesn't have like the thickness that you expect for Imperial Stout. It's very light. The balance isn't at the end. It has too much spice in there, like that cardamom, or too many hops. One of the two, I can't tell. But it's a bittering at the end that you don't like. I'm gonna have to give it an 81.
Yeah, they always say, like in life, you need a good start and a good finish, but the finish is what stays with you, and the finish is just not cutting it. Overall, I'm gonna think of it more like a pumpkin beer. I'm gonna move it up to a whole 81. You know, I'm gonna finish drinking it, but I've heard such good things about this, so the aroma was like deadly good, you know, but.
You know, it's a pumpkin beer. I'm just gonna move it up to an 82. I mean, it's still pumpkin, but I have way better pumpkin beers out there to enjoy.
Yeah.
And I know Southern Tier makes an excellent pumpkin beer that I love.
Right.
So where did they drop the ball on this? Beer Dog is really thirsty. Hold on.
We're gonna see how long the dog laps this beer. Hey, he's done.
Hey,
the bitterness
done.
caught up with him.
The bitterness got there. He's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Bitterness got to the
I told
dog.
you, I don't like IPAs. I like Kolsch's and stouts. This was not stout. There you go, man.
So here it is. I've heard most people have had better bottles than what we seem to have gotten, so I wonder if it's the bottle. Maybe we got an end run with too much spices, who knows. But this is the Warlock from Southern Tier Brewing out of Lakwood, New York.
Yep.
Folks, life's too short.
To drink cheap beer.
And we will see you
On the next beer review.
Cheers.